Hi everybody, Ron Romano here, Mission Pro Wrestling fan supporter and self-appointed promoter. And we are on the road to Mission Pro Wrestling Empty Promises, Saturday, March 20th at Pinball's Kingdom in Buda, Texas, streaming live on the Title Match Network. And as we head down that road, I am back once again with another review and reflection video for one of the matches that took place at Mission Pro Wrestling Wishes Granted back on February 6th. Now, we're getting close to the end here. We are on the 7th match now. Brittany Nicole called this the semi-main event. It is Miss Reality, Madi Wrenkowski, the PPW Women's Champion, versus La Campeona de Mission Pro Wrestling, La Rosa Negra, and it is for the Mission Pro Wrestling Championship. When this match was first announced, it was a champion versus champion match, but they didn't say at the time whether or not it was going to be for the title. Well, it turns out it was. It was scheduled for one fall, unlike the first match between La Rosa Negra and Lacey Ryan that took place at Run It Back. That was 2 out of 3 falls. I guess because it was for the inaugural championship. It was to crown the first champion. I guess that's why they made it 2 out of 3 falls. But this match was just one fall to the finish, 30-minute time limit. Miss Reality, Madi Wrenkowski, the PPW Women's Champion, and the unofficial 4th Kardashian sister. She comes out first. La Rosa Negra, La Campeona, she's out next. And let me tell you all something. For the matches that I've been doing, I've been talking about the entrances of these wrestlers and how they come out. I can't do that in this video, okay? The entrances that these 2 wrestlers had, especially the La Rosa Negra, were so astounding I cannot put them into words. These ladies give off such an awe-inspiring presence. I was probably the only person not chanting Madi 2 belts back when these 2 faced off at MPW Tournament Out of Hell. But in this match, the crowd was a little more split. Although those Madi 2 belts chants, they were pretty loud. But look, I'm not going to talk about the entrances that these 2 ladies had. They were wonderful, and Baby D was wonderful all night ring announcing. But you really need to go back on Title Match Network and get your subscription for $9.99 a month if you haven't already done so. There's no commitment. You can cancel at any time. You need to go back on Title Match Network and you need to watch this entire show. You need to watch all the Mission Pro Wrestling shows. They are all there on Title Match Network. And if you look hard enough, you might be able to find some on YouTube. I know that the We Love Wrestling YouTube channel, they put a lot of their matches, a lot of the matches from those shows on their YouTube channel, on their page. It shows their views of the show because they were there at some of these shows. We Love Wrestling was represented at Mission Pro Wrestling Wishes Granted, and they do have videos showing what they saw at the show, everything from their viewpoint. So you need to go back and watch the show in its entirety. You really need to go and you need to watch the entrances to the ring that Madi Wrenkowski and La Rosa Negra had, especially La Rosa Negra, because she's got the moves. I'll tell you that. You will not be disappointed. Anyway, that's my spiel on that. Let's head to the matches. Well, let's head to the match. The matches. Oh boy, this is why I have notes in front of me, so I can keep myself on track here. All right, La Rosa Negra goes right after Madi as soon as referee Yali Sapphire calls for the bell. A vicious clothesline followed by right forearm shots. Madi comes back at her with forearm shots of her own. And then they start pulling each other's hair. Yali is trying like hell to separate them, and she does get them to stop. They're separated. They go back and forth with some nice kicks. A takedown by Madi into an armbar. And La Rosa Negra tries to counter into a roll-up, but Madi kicks out. Miss Reality goes back into the armbar. And the technical wrestling at this point, the mat-driven technical wrestling, it reminded me of Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart back at WrestleMania 12, I believe. That 60-minute Iron Man match for the WWF title. La Rosa Negra is trying to break the hold, but Madi will not let go. Eventually, the hold does break. There must have been 5 to 6 back-to-back roll-up pinfall attempts between these 2 ladies after that. And the fans are applauding. No high-flying moves at this point in the match. Just, like I said, old-school, technical, mat-driven wrestling. A true championship quality match here. La Rosa Negra takes down Madi, delivers a couple of elbow drops to her back. La Rosa Negra's left arm is hurting, though. You can tell that she's favoring it at this point in the match. The crowd starts up with the chants, similar to those at Tournament Out of Hell. Let's go, Madi, Rosa Negra. Let's go, Madi, Rosa Negra. La Rosa Negra takes down Madi again and goes into an armbar of her own. I'm telling you, people, great technical wrestling. I wish this would have been a 1 hour on woman match. I think these two ladies could have done it. They could have handled it. I hear people chanting, tap, 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 as La Rosa Negra has the armbar on Madi. La Rosa Negra is getting frustrated. She starts pulling Madi's hair. Big no-no. Madi gets up, takes La Rosa Negra down with a kick. It was all Madi could do, as Brittany Nicole pointed out on commentary. La Rosa Negra picks up and spins Madi before throwing her head into the top turnbuckle. Now the pace is picking up, but still plenty of time left in this match with a 30-minute time limit. La Rosa Negra jumps from the second rope in the corner, delivering a clothesline to Madi. A 2 count here. Madi is in pain. La Rosa Negra is pissed. La Rosa Negra with a couple of actual kicks to the ass, as Breeza on commentary put it. She sends Madi into the corner, pins her against the turnbuckles with her foot into her chin, holding onto the ropes for leverage. La Campeona is mocking all the Miss Reality fans in attendance. She knows referee Yali isn't going to let this fly, holding onto the ropes, having Madi pinned in the corner. Yali tries to pull La Rosa Negra off the ropes with everything she's got. La Rosa Negra starts screaming, in my opinion, like a little kid when a parent is trying to get them to listen. Yali gets her off, though. I love how hands-on the Mission Pro Wrestling referees are. Yali, Phoebe. La Rosa Negra slowly and maliciously walks back to the corner where Madi is trying to recover. She punches her in the abdomen. Then she throws her into another corner and delivers another punch to the abdomen. Then she plants Madi onto the mat face first in the middle of the ring. Madi kicks out of the pinfall attempt here, gets back onto her feet, starts fighting back with everything she's got. She delivers a nice clothesline into a pinfall attempt. It's no good. La Rosa Negra kicks Madi's left arm, the same arm that she had been working to death earlier. A kick to the abdomen from the champ. She sends Madi flying outside the ring. The crowd knows how things are literally going to pick up now. La Rosa Negra face plants Madi onto an empty chair at ringside. Madi comes back at her with a nice chop and then starts pounding on La Rosa Negra's back. La Rosa Negra with a knee shot to the abdomen again. Yali imploring the ladies to get back into the ring. Brittany Nicole said that we've seen this kind of frustration from Madi when she wrestled Jasmine Allure back in December at Run It Back. Now, I agree that Madi is becoming very aggressive here, but that match between top-tier Jasmine Allure and Madi for the PPW Women's title was a grudge match, as Brittany also pointed out. It wasn't so much about the title in that match. It was something way more than that. These two women at Run It Back, they wanted to beat the hell out of each other. And I'm not quite getting that impression here in this match between Madi and La Rosa Negra. I don't think it was a grudge match. I just think it's them being passionate. Both of them really want to be Mission Pro Wrestling champion. If you haven't seen Madi versus Jasmine Allure at MPW Run It Back, like I said, make sure you go back and check that match out. Check out all the MPW shows. They're all on there. They're on Title Match Network. Title Match Network is one of the sponsors for the next show, MPW Empty Promises. Back to the championship match. That last chop from Madi really had some power on it. It really hurt La Rosa Negra. La Rosa Negra wills herself, though, and comes back at Madi with vicious chops of her own. Madi with more chops. The fans are loving how these ladies are fighting amongst them in the crowd. What wrestling fan wouldn't, right? La Rosa Negra asks one of the fans at ringside to cool her off, and the fan starts fanning her. I was laughing so hard at that. It was only like a 2-second break, though. Madi comes and takes La Rosa Negra away, planting La Campeona's face onto the ring apron. Back and forth these ladies have been all throughout the match. La Rosa Negra makes Madi sit in a chair and then stands on her. and starts seemingly choking the life out of her. Yali has to do something here, I'm thinking, while I'm watching this. But the champ does get off of her and delivers another chop. Hashtag chop night. Chop night. If you don't hashtag it, it ain't happening. La Rosa Negra walks away like, yeah, I'm bad, and I know it. She's screaming at fans, what? What? Great content. I love the performance here. La Rosa Negra walks back over to Madi, and she gets some punches to the abdomen from Miss Reality, and a double-handed chop. Madi quickly gets in and out of the ring to break Yali's count. La Rosa Negra takes advantage of that and beats up on Madi some more. She sends the challenger back into the ring. La Campeona takes her time getting back in the ring herself, but when she does, La Rosa Negra, once she gets back in the ring, La Rosa Negra just starts going after Madi with punches and kicks galore, shutting up all those fans who were chanting, "Let's go, Madi." A Death Valley driver from La Rosa Negra, followed by another kick to the abdomen, of all places, right? For good measure. A nice standing flip double leg drop onto Madi. Only a 2 count, though. La Rosa Negra looks shocked, but as Brittany Nicole pointed out, that's what you get for being cocky and posing in the corner the way she did before she delivered that flip. La Rosa Negra gets in Yali's face about this. I mean, it's not La Rosa Negra. It's not Yali's fault. I mean, come on. She's just doing her job. Madi tries to take advantage with an inside package roll-up. Only a 2 count, though. Both ladies get up. La Rosa Negra with a clothesline onto the PPW Women's Champ. La Rosa Negra brings Madi into the corner. Seems to have tied Madi's hair to the ring post. Such beautiful hair. That's what you get for growing it out, I guess. Yali has to again use all her might to pull La Rosa Negra off of Madi. She gets her out, though, thank goodness. And Madi gets her hair out of the knot that it was in on the ring post. Madi was my pick to win here. I promised Madi after the hard time I gave her at Tournament Out of Hell, all in fun, of course, that I would never cheer against her again. And Madi gets her hair out, but these ladies are still in the corner. And La Rosa Negra looks like she's going to go for a chop on Madi. But she starts flapping her arms around like she's winding up for a baseball pitch. Madi ducks. And now she has her opponent trapped in the corner doing a little damage. Madi flips La Rosa Negra back into the middle of the ring and delivers her traditional face buster, which I think she calls face reality. It's not enough to put La Rosa Negra away, only a 2 count. Madi delivers another face buster. I don't know what she calls this face buster. I don't know what she calls this move, but I love the height that she gets, and I love the split that she does in midair when she's delivering this. This is vintage Madi Wrenkowski. Another 2 count, though. Fans are watching. They know that the scissor kick Madi calls the reality check, her finisher. It has to be coming next. It's all she has left to try and take the MPW title off of La Rosa Negra. Madi cannot connect with it, though. She goes for it. La Rosa Negra delivers a nice power slam as Madi is coming off the ropes. La Rosa Negra does connect with her frog splash. The best one, in my opinion, I've seen since the late, great Eddie Guerrero. And Brittany Nicole paid homage to him on commentary. And that frog splash was it. Your winner by pinfall, and still Mission Pro Wrestling Champion, La Rosa Negra. She will defend the championship against the Queen of House Rose, Rachel Rose, at Mission Pro Wrestling Empty Promises. I gotta tell you, people, I love Mission Pro Wrestling so much. AEW, All Elite Wrestling, it is my favorite promotion to watch on TV, but this is my favorite promotion to watch online. It is my favorite promotion overall right now in all of wrestling. It is so awesome that Mission Pro Wrestling is so successful and doing it with all female talent. That's not something on fans' minds, I don't think, as they are watching these ladies go. It's certainly not on my mind. Fans just see athletes and referees. They hear commentators and ring announcers. All these ladies, they all tell an amazing story inside and outside the ring. They've done it from the first show since rebranding Hell Hath No Fury back in September, all the way to this show, MPW Wishes Granted, and they're going to continue to kick ass next month at Empty Promises, live on the Title Match Network. There are so many great sponsors for this upcoming show, and I have them all listed in the description box of this video. I am one of them. I'm not going to list myself, though. I'm going to list all the other sponsors who Mission Pro Wrestling is listing on all their social media platforms. I'm going to list those. Please give them all a follow if you're watching this video and you want to know where you can find them. I am following, I believe, all of them, or pretty much all of them. Just hit me up on Twitter or Facebook, and I will get to you with that information. I will be back on Tuesday, March 2nd for part 1. I think I'm going to have to do this main event segment in 2 parts, because you got the main event, which is a steel cage match, Thunder Rosa versus Allison Kay, 30-minute time limit, and the aftermath of that match was phenomenal. So I think I'm going to split it up into 2 parts. Tuesday, March 2nd, I will come on here and either do a premiere or I'll just post a video for part 1 of the final match at Mission Pro Wrestling, Wishes Granted. We are on the road to MPW Empty Promises, Saturday, March 20th, Pinball's Kingdom, Buda, Texas, live on the Title Match Network. I'm really going to try my very best to be there. It's a long 8.5-hour drive to Buda, Texas, but it is so worth it. Thank you all for watching this video. Thank you all for listening. As always, take care and best wishes. Until next time, I'll see you around.